UGC. Hopefully y'all doing well. Start the week off. Hold on real quick. Let me mute this. Oh, I did already. All right. Topic today. Adrian Broner has not overcome his addiction to alcohol. He used to be a great athlete. Uh Somebody who was a big name in the sport of boxing. He was very influential, very flashy. He knew how to draw in a lot of attention, a lot of eyes to his brand about billions. He was pretty creative. He could, rap a little bit, dance a little bit, fight good. He could talk the talk. He was good at trash talking. He was funny, crack jokes on you. He was saying, he was the can man. AB really had it cracking, man, for a while at the lower weight classes. And for a while, a lot of people thought, like, man, this dude might be better than Floyd. You know, imagine that. But a lot of us were wrong. Some of us were bought into the mirage and the illusion that was created by AB to make us believe that he was really the next, the next one. Before people even was considering Bud Crawford as the next breakout, next great fighter after Floyd. They was thinking it was going to be AB. They was just overlooking Bud. But alcohol and athletes don't necessarily mix well. We've seen a history of athletes just like Adrian Broner be at such a high pedestal and then just fall off completely to where now you need people to help you walk around because you're so drunk, you stumbling everywhere. Um, Fans are walking up to you, you completely intoxicated and don't even realize they want to get an autograph. You just, you know, just shouting gibberish and just stating all kind of drunken slurs and whatever you be doing in front of these people. And Adrian Broner be in such a messed up state. It's just like, why are you around public, the public in that type of condition? Do you not forget that you once used to be a very popular person? People still know who you are. They know what you look like. They know your name. They're going to notice you if you out here just smacked, wasted, you know. But Adrian Broner, man, he maybe needs an intervention, man. He was once a guy who was known for being in shape. A lot of people followed after Adrian Broner. He had a whole little clique, man. Robert Easter, had Tank under his wing. He was really doing some stuff, man. And a lot of people bought into what Adrian Broner had going. You know, somebody who's out of Ohio. A lot of greats have come out. A lot of talent comes out of Ohio. And it's unfortunate that when he had the spotlight on him and the position to lead and shine, he chose to allow his addiction to be his main prize. Some boxers choose being a champion, staying on top, being pound for pound undisputed. They consider that the prize. AB just wanted to go to the club, fuck around with a bunch of different chicks, and just be drunk and have a good time. And I get it. That's the society we in. People feel like they can't have fun and have a good time unless you got some alcohol, some bottles around. And the people that Adrian Broner started hanging out with, rappers and, whoever else, that's what they do, That's what they promote, within the music and all of that. So it's like you get around that environment, that's what you're going to do. That's just something that you do. But you're an athlete and you got to move differently. That's why Floyd Mayweather was kind of a different species in the sense of being around the environment of alcohol and drugs or whatever, but still was disciplined enough to put your craft, in the driver's seat and realize and understand that, look, this is what's gonna, give me generational wealth by me just being disciplined, working my ass off, setting my life, my kids up well so they ain't gotta work for nobody, and he was around Floyd Mayweather for all of these years and had the opportunity to really soak up the game and, pay attention to the investments that Floyd was investing in, the real estate properties, and all that. He was around that. But just like we've seen a lot of other individuals in the culture, they get influenced by going down another path, And it just reminds me of another person who was also a part of his clique, when he was being the leader, leading everybody to the clubs and drinking. And I believe that his influence over one person in particular named Errol Spence, that's why Errol Spence's career is where it's at right now. A shocking retirement from a shocking, brutal KO loss to Terrence Bud Crawford, who is the biggest fighter in the sport, biggest name in the sport right now, who retired this year on his own, you know what I'm saying? By his own choice. Bud chose to retire. The sport didn't retire him, and no opponent retired him. Errol got retired by an opponent. And I believe due to, not being a real leader and being influenced, being a follower of somebody like this guy, Adrian Broner. Followed him to the clubs, and then started hanging around other people just like AB, like Yella Beezy, and all the different type of environment that bring about, which is not only street shit, but alcohol. But we are talking about professional athletes, not just professional athletes, professional boxers that get hit upside the head for millions of dollars. But the effects stay there. The effects remain even after the fight. The damage. I remember one time, this was at the time period when Errol Spence had all these fucking moist ass fanboys trying to press my channel when I was flaming Errol Spence for going to the club drinking immediately after the Sean Porter fight. I'm saying to myself, like, bro, you just got out of a hellacious fight with Sean Porter. You edged out the victory, but you still took some shots. Shouldn't you go home, heal up, relax? Maybe go get a checkup, make sure, get some brain scans or something? No, you went straight to the club with your chain on and you wanted to party and celebrate. And a lot of people in the culture and a lot of his fruity fanboys wanted to start saying, oh man, let him drink. He partied. He deserved a drink. So no different with Errol Spence is no different with AB. Having a whole lot of goofy, moist supporters that just be, not even supporters, just fans, that just be saying shit like, oh man, let him live his life. Stop hating on him, man. Let him drink. Now, what did that get Adrian Broner? And what did it get Errol Spence? Damn near losing his life from doing a somersault in the air in his Ferrari and bouncing off concrete. And then coming back with new fronts on some goofy shit on live talking about no broken bones, I'm a savage. No, you stupid. You shouldn't have even been out there, homie. And that's why when you got in the fight with Bud Crawford, I knew you was going to get your ass whooped, And not saying that you didn't discipline yourself and get prepared properly for that fight, but it was already too much damage, you know? And it'd be like when real people, real motherfuckers is saying some shit, we be saying some shit. Me, when I speak up, I don't waste time on this platform. When I speak on some shit, it's for real. And I'm saying some shit, you know, that could fuck somebody up down the line. You know? All that shit with Errol Spence. I knew that shit. I'm like, man, this nigga, all right. three years before the accident took place, I was like, man, this motherfucker, he need to let this alcohol shit go. Because he don't know how to act with it. No different with Adrian Broner. He was the main one leading them fools. You know? So when a true media nigga say some shit, then you know, all the ones, the groupies, want to feel some type of way. I never gave a damn about a groupie or a fanboy, ever, in life. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers like y'all will influence somebody like AB or Spence to fuck up his career. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never fucking give a damn about a ignorant, idiot opinion on what I say, because I come here and say some real shit when I show up. And one thing that's real is Adrian Broner has completely fucked up his career, you know, and still had multiple opportunities to recover and change up. Even nappy-headed ass, what you call it, what's that fucking promo? Don King. Nappy-headed Don King, man, was willing to give your ass a chance, man. And all you had to do was get in there and beat motherfucking Blair the Flair Cobbs. And you couldn't even do that. You know, because you love to party so damn much and you love to drink so damn much that that's more important to you than actually hitting a heavy bag, training, running, being disciplined so that you can make millions of dollars and your reputation can be looked at a high regard and not on no bullshit. Because this man, it's just like, bro, to be at such a high mountaintop and for people to see you in this type of condition, you know, you got a chick that's trying to help you. She was telling it, he was out and about in public. He just out here just rambling, just saying a whole bunch of dumb shit. And the chick he with, like, she like, they want a picture. What are you doing? They don't want to talk about that. They want to get a picture. Man is gone. Completely out of there. You know? So that's my advice to Adrian Broner is to get sober or it's over. You know, Intoxication Nation, where a lot of these individuals encourage this shit. I'm not saying people can't have a drink here and there, but y'all encourage the athletes to do the shit. Just because you do the shit. Just because you not disciplined, you don't exercise and work out and ain't got no motherfucking millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, in front of you like that. Y'all rather somebody who got millions of dollars that they can get for 30 minutes and shit, 36 minutes of being in the ring or whatever. Y'all will be encourage them to party. You know, but when I was saying Errol Spence and AB stupid out here wasting their career, y'all saying we hating. Right, we hating on them from trying to make them get to the bag and make their career be better. That's a whole lot of hate, huh? So it's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous time period that it sucks sometimes when you just so ahead of the game. You got to be telling motherfuckers years ahead, like, y'all stupid, the niggas tripping, and y'all gonna see, you know. And we seen Errol Spence flip off concrete. We seen AB get his ass whooped, seeing he be out here so intoxicated and drunk, niggas can just whoop his ass. He don't even know what the fuck going on. Why would you want to be in that kind of condition where niggas, you a boxer, niggas already want to try you? Like, oh man, that nigga AB? Oh man, whatever, man. I'll knock this nigga out right now, homie. Look at this nigga, man, stumbling and shit. You know, let's go fuck with this nigga. You know, you got ignorant, YNs and shit out here. They're just looking for action. They're just looking for something. And they see AB out here lacking with a chain on and a drink in his hand and stumbling and having a chick hold him up. Oh man, go to sleep. You know? What's up, AB? Ain't your name Adrian Broner? Yeah. Get your ass up, nigga. Go to sleep. I'm just talking about reality. It's 2026, nigga. You get your ass slept. Being on some goofy, intoxicated shit. You know what I'm saying? And not being on point. AB not on point. He out of there. And it's a damn shame that, you know, this man, you know, like I say, he needed intervention. And it sucks, man. Look, it's times when maybe you do need to settle down and be with a chick that's going to give you that type of environment where you have a little structure and a little bit of, matter of fact, I had just seen an interview from Mike Epps, a clip from Mike Epps doing this interview with glossy ass Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay. But Mike Epps was saying some shit like the wife he with now, he said he came home one day high. And he had never been high in front of his lady, but he just wanted to see, like, you know, how it would be around her and how she would respond. She told that motherfucker, if you ever show up in here high again, that's it. It's a wrap. And he said that he cared enough to change his ways to be with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted him to do better. She wanted him to be on point. She didn't want him to be in that kind of condition. And you may not choose that. You might want to just be a player and do your thing and be with a different chick every day. But it might be one chick that looking out for you. She willing to manage your finances, take care of the kids, hold shit down for you while you working on your craft. You know? And Adrian Broner had that. At one point he had a good chick, a good wife that was in his corner, but he wanted to stay in the clubs and hang out and get drunk and party. Therefore, you still hanging out, you still drunk, you still partying, but the difference is you broke, you fat, and you making a fool out of yourself now. And you ain't got a good woman to defend you and to check your ass when you get home. And you ain't got no good homies around you that's telling you like, look, nigga, let's do something different, homie. Let's get back to these millions, homie. So I'm not saying this shit because I'm just trying to get clickbait or put this man down. No, when you genuinely care about people in the culture, you flame them. Not because you hate them, because you care about them. Because you see they're going down the wrong path and you don't want them to get fucked up. I don't want AB to get knocked out by lacking out here. I didn't want Errol Spence to flip and land on concrete and get a whole new front, lose all his teeth and shit. Y'all think I wanted that? You know what I'm saying? So I brought this flame because niggas need to hear this shit. Constructive criticism. This is constructive flame. And AB don't have enough people like that. And if he did have people like that around him, flame of shame to him for distancing himself from the people that was trying to put him on the right path. Because this path he on now, this ain't it. This is not it. So, like I said, I don't want to see nothing fucked up happen to him, but, you know, you can't play with life, man. You know, get sober or it's over, Adrian Broner. You know, this is an intoxication nation, but your ass need to get clean. You know, I think it's a life or death situation right now. You need to get clean, AB. Because you didn't already let alcohol trick you out your spot. You didn't already made that, Joe. You know what I mean? So a lot of these individuals, man, they swear they tough and strong and all that, but they be getting conquered by their motherfucking addictions and demons and shit. Like, no, you motherfuckers is weak. You're not strong. You know, it's easy to keep going and keep drinking, but it's tough to really say, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna do something different this time. Fuck that. I'm gonna drink water, alkaline water. I ain't drinking that tequila. I ain't drinking, you know what I mean? I ain't drinking none of that wine this time. So appreciate everybody to pull it up. Let me see if there's a few comments before I get out of here. Chase, what's up, bro? Earl has a trending record for the longest streak, longest break after super fight versus Crawford. Shout out to Martin King. Yep. You know, he got beat out of his spot. I was trying to help the nigga, but hey, oh well, it's a man down. You know, that's what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted a man down. So that's what happened to Earl. Ignorance is bliss, right, Model King? Diaper Daddy, what up? Shout out, homie. Mikey Garcia destroyed AB as an elite boxer, in my opinion. Yeah, man, he was losing to fighters that I felt like if he was really 100% dedicated to the sport, they wouldn't be able to fuck with AB. There was a lot of fighters I felt like, oh man, these niggas not gonna be able to fuck with AB until he started partying too much, man. I remember at one point he was talking about like he was letting his mom hold the money. He wasn't even paying attention to the money. He was just scrapping. And you could see it. He was just like, look, I'm just fighting. He wasn't even worried about the money. He was just, who next? You know? Then he started like, oh shit, I got how much in the bank? Oh shit, let's go hang out. Same shit I'm seeing with Keith. Hey man, this Keyshawn Davis shit, I'm gonna do a different video for that. But that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of dudes, you know, it's good to come out of poverty and come and inherit a lot of millions of dollars through your hard work and all of that. But a lot of these individuals don't know how to handle money, man. They got to be in the right mind frame before they get this money, because a lot of them just spiral out of control. It don't take your problems away, and you're gonna be doing a lot worse shit, a lot more worse shit, because you can afford to do a lot more worse shit. You got access. See how you never want to come down. Yeah, diaper dandy. AB. Hey, shout out to Martin. What up, Martin? Shout out to the homie Martin. Ramos Promotions. AB reminds me of that basketball player out here on Skid Row. Sebastian Telfair. Yeah, bro. That be type of shit I be paying attention to. I'm like, damn, look at our motherfucking athletes. And I'll be saying to myself, like, this shit don't bother y'all. Y'all just okay. People be swearing they in the culture. They love, you know, all this old bullshit. But as soon as our people get out of line, they cool with it. They don't feel no type of way. Like you say, Sebastian Telfair on Skid Row. Like, what are you doing, bro? You so talented. You are back in the environment you work so hard to get out of. Like, wow. Happy New Year's, World Combat Sports. Shout out, homie. He said money don't grow on trees. Ill status up in here. He said he should do interviews only. And I agree with the Keyshawn issue, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I had my little you know, even though Errol caught a stray or whatnot, he is doing better now, though. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it may take, you know what I mean? Planet Earth will get your ass in line, dog. Real rap. You ain't gotta listen to people, man. Shit. Hey, Planet Earth will get your ass right. I guarantee you, when Errol bounced off that concrete, it was definitely some different change of heart taking place with that man. You know, the Earth will put some lessons in your motherfucking ass, man. Pause. But Errol and getting whooped by Bud Crawford. You kidding me? That man suffered, bro. So you must be chosen, Errol. You can't see, some people can fuck up and do dumb shit and nothing may not happen to them because they ain't got no damn purpose, man. Ain't no calling on their life. They ain't meant to do shit. But you, Errol, seem like every time you fuck up, man, Planet Earth be kicking your ass, man. Karma be kicking your motherfucking ass. So I'll tell you one thing, man. Stay, you know, keep that shit together, homie. Keep it in pocket. Yeah, he said that concrete hit different. Yeah, I can't speak for no other countries, man, but that American concrete, that shit do hit different, family. You know, and Bud Crawford hit different too. That man had to fuck around and find out. You feel me? Get sober or it's over. You feel me? His career, and it was almost his life being in that Ferrari. You know, so a lot of them still living a fast life. But like I said, you might have to settle down. And like I said, I think Arrow's doing that now. You know, he's learning lessons. And that's all I want. I'm a fan. I want him to do better and go to another level. I want AB to do better and go to another level. But if he don't, I'm going to flame him. I'm going to flame him. Simple as that. You can feel any type of way. It does not change the fact that concrete hit different, right? It do, man. So that shit'll get you in line, homie. That's all I got for this one, man. Stay positive. It's the beginning of the week. Speaking of week, hopefully my team don't play weak. My Pittsburgh Steelers play tonight. You know, wish me the best, man. Wish my team the best. If not, get your ass up out of here. No, but anyway, shout out to my Steelers. Hopefully we beat the Texans. And once again, flame of shame to Adrian Broner, man. You have disgraced, man. You know, Cleveland or Cincinnati, whatever you from, Ohio, man. You're Ohio native, man. Some states that you're born in, you held to a certain standard, a high standard. And Ohio should be flaming this man. Montana Love and AB should be cooked crispy until they change their life, man. So, yeah, man. That much being said, hopefully AB turns it around before it's too late. And that's my statement for him. That's my gem for him today, man. Get sober or it's over. I'm BHP. Shout out to the Truth Media Movement. It's everybody that keeps it real, stays true to who they are, and does their part to bring us real content. Peace out, man.